Global updates.
Welcome to the Global Updates, bringing you the latest news from around the world. The Panama Canal is more than just a waterway, it's a vital artery of the global economy. This man-made marvel, stretching across the Isthmus of Panama, has been a cornerstone of international trade since its completion in 1914. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and determination, transforming global commerce in ways that were once unimaginable. For over a century, this 50-mile channel has facilitated the movement of goods between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, slashing shipping times and costs. Before the canal, ships had to endure the perilous journey around the southern tip of South America, navigating the treacherous waters of Cape Horn. The canal's creation not only shortened travel distances, but also significantly reduced the risks associated with long maritime voyages. Its impact is undeniable, connecting distant markets and fueling international trade on an unprecedented scale. The Panama Canal has enabled countries to engage in more efficient trade, allowing for the rapid exchange of goods and resources. This has led to the growth of global supply chains where products can be sourced, manufactured, and distributed across continents with remarkable speed and efficiency. From oil tankers to container ships carrying consumer goods, the canal is a testament to human ingenuity and its profound influence on global interconnectedness. The variety of vessels that traverse the canal daily highlights its versatility and importance. Whether it's crude oil, electronics, automobiles, or agricultural products, the canal ensures that these goods reach their destinations promptly, supporting economies worldwide. Its continued operation is crucial for the smooth functioning of international trade, making any disruption a matter of global concern. The canal's locks, a marvel of engineering, lift and lower ships between sea levels, allowing them to pass through the varying elevations of the canal. Any malfunction or delay in this intricate system can have ripple effects, causing delays and increasing costs for businesses and consumers alike. The canal's significance extends beyond simple economics. It plays a pivotal role in shaping global trade policies and economic strategies. Economists and policymakers closely monitor the canal's operations, as its performance can influence global market trends and economic forecasts. The canal's ability to facilitate trade efficiently is a key factor in maintaining economic stability and growth. It has reshaped geopolitical realities, influenced military strategy, and fostered cultural exchange. The canal's strategic location has made it a focal point for military planning and operations. Control over the canal has been a significant factor in global power dynamics, with nations recognizing its importance for both commercial and military purposes. Additionally, the canal has served as a bridge between cultures, fostering interactions and exchanges that enrich societies. Its history is replete with tales of ambition, engineering marvels, and international intrigue, reflecting the ever-evolving dynamics of a globalized world. The construction of the canal was a monumental feat, involving immense challenges and innovations. The stories of the workers, engineers, and visionaries who brought this project to life are a testament to human perseverance and collaboration. Over the years, the canal has witnessed numerous historical events, each adding to its rich legacy. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, understanding the Panama Canal's role becomes increasingly important. In an era of rapid technological advancements and shifting economic landscapes, the canal continues to adapt and evolve. Modernization efforts, such as the expansion project completed in 2016, have enhanced its capacity and efficiency, ensuring that it remains a vital component of global trade. It serves as a potent reminder of the interconnected nature of our world and the crucial need for cooperation to address shared challenges. The Panama Canal exemplifies how infrastructure can bridge gaps between nations, fostering collaboration and mutual benefit. As we face global challenges such as climate change, economic inequality, and geopolitical tensions, the canal stands as a symbol of what can be achieved through collective effort and shared vision. The recent controversy surrounding the Panama Canal highlights the growing competition between the United States and China on the world stage. This waterway, a crucial artery for international maritime trade, has long been a symbol of strategic importance and economic power. Its control and management have far-reaching implications for global commerce and geopolitical dynamics. At the heart of the issue is a proposed expansion project, aimed at accommodating larger vessels and meeting the demands of a growing global economy. The expansion is seen as essential to maintaining the canal's relevance in an era where megaships dominate the seas, carrying vast quantities of goods across continents. The project promises to enhance the canal's capacity, reduce transit times, and bolster Panama's position as a key player in global trade. However, the project has been mired in controversy, with accusations of corruption, environmental concerns, and escalating costs, attracting international scrutiny and raising questions about transparency and accountability. Environmentalists argue that the construction could have devastating effects on local ecosystems, disrupting habitats, and threatening biodiversity. Meanwhile, financial analysts warn that the ballooning costs could burden Panama with unsustainable debt, potentially compromising its economic stability. Adding fuel to the fire, China, a rising economic powerhouse with a growing global footprint, expressed interest in investing in the project and potentially taking a leading role in its development. Chinese companies have already made significant inroads in Latin America, funding infrastructure projects and forging economic partnerships. Their involvement in the Panama Canal expansion could further cement China's influence in the region, challenging the traditional dominance of the United States. This raised alarm bells in Washington, long accustomed to viewing the Western Hemisphere, particularly the strategically vital Panama Canal, as falling within its sphere of influence. U.S. policymakers fear that Chinese control over the canal could undermine American interests, both economically and militarily. The canal's strategic location makes it a critical choke point for global shipping, and any shift in its management could have profound implications for international trade routes and naval operations. The specter of China gaining a foothold in such a strategically significant location has heightened tensions and fueled a sense of competition between the two superpowers. Diplomatic efforts to address the issue have been fraught with challenges, as both nations seek to assert their influence and protect their interests. The situation has become a microcosm of the broader geopolitical struggle between the US and China, reflecting their competing visions for the future of global order. This competition is not merely about economic interests, it reflects a broader struggle for influence and dominance in a rapidly changing world order. As the balance of power shifts, the Panama Canal controversy serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and stakes involved in international relations. The outcome of this dispute could set a precedent for future conflicts and collaborations, shaping the trajectory of global politics for years to come. China's decision to launch an antitrust investigation into a major deal involving the Panama Canal has captured global attention. This unprecedented move by Beijing is not just a routine regulatory action, but a significant development that could have wide-ranging consequences for international trade and economic relations. The announcement sent shockwaves through the global trade community, with stakeholders from various sectors scrambling to understand the implications. The Panama Canal is a critical artery for global commerce, and any disruption or change in its management could ripple through supply chains worldwide. The deal in question involved a consortium led by a Chinese state-owned enterprise, raising concerns in Beijing about potential monopolistic practices and unfair competition. The consortium's significant control over the canal's operations has sparked fears that it could leverage this position to the detriment of other players in the market. This move, seen by many as a strategic power play, signaled China's growing assertiveness in protecting its economic interests abroad and its willingness to challenge established norms and practices. By initiating this probe, China is not only addressing domestic concerns but also sending a clear message to the international community about its stance on fair competition and market regulation. The investigation focuses on potential violations of Chinese antitrust laws, alleging that the consortium's control over key aspects of the Panama Canal's operations could stifle competition and harm Chinese businesses. The legal scrutiny is aimed at ensuring that no single entity can dominate such a vital trade route, thereby maintaining a level playing field for all. The move has been met with mixed reactions, with some praising China for safeguarding fair market practices and others viewing it as a thinly veiled attempt to exert leverage and advance its geopolitical agenda. Critics argue that this could be a strategic maneuver by China to gain more influence over a crucial global trade choke point, while supporters believe it is a necessary step to prevent monopolistic control. The outcome of the investigation is likely to have far-reaching implications, potentially reshaping the dynamics of global trade and setting a precedent for future international business dealings. If the probe results in significant regulatory changes or penalties, it could alter how multinational corporations approach mergers and acquisitions, especially in sectors critical to global infrastructure. The Panama Canal has long been a symbol of international cooperation and engineering marvel. Its strategic importance cannot be overstated, as it connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, facilitating the movement of goods between continents. Any changes in its management or ownership structure are bound to attract global scrutiny and debate. As the investigation unfolds, economic analysts and industry experts will be closely monitoring the developments. The probe could reveal deeper insights into China's regulatory approach and its broader economic strategy. It also raises questions about how other nations might respond to similar concerns within their jurisdictions. In the broader context, this antitrust probe could influence future international trade agreements and negotiations. Countries may become more vigilant about foreign investments in their critical infrastructure, leading to stricter regulatory frameworks and oversight mechanisms. The balance of power in global trade could shift as nations reassess their economic policies in light of such high-profile investigations. Ultimately, China's antitrust investigation into the Panama Canal deal is more than just a legal matter. It is a reflection of the complex interplay between national interests, global commerce, and regulatory governance. The world will be watching closely to see how this situation evolves and what it means for the future of international trade. The ramifications of China's antitrust probe into the Panama Canal deal are reverberating across the globe. The investigation has not only captured the attention of international trade experts, but has also sparked a broader dialogue about the balance of power in global commerce. As nations grapple with the potential outcomes, the world is bracing for a period of uncertainty and adjustment. Governments and businesses worldwide are acutely aware that any changes to the management or operational dynamics of the Panama Canal could have significant ripple effects. The canal is a critical juncture for maritime trade, and any disruptions could lead to delays, increased shipping costs, and logistical challenges. Countries that heavily rely on this route for their imports and exports are particularly concerned about the potential for increased trade friction and economic instability. In the United States, policymakers are closely monitoring the situation, given the canal's strategic importance to American trade routes. The probe has prompted discussions about the need for more robust domestic policies to safeguard critical infrastructure from foreign influence. Similarly, European nations are reassessing their trade strategies and regulatory frameworks to ensure they are not overly reliant on any single trade route or entity. The antitrust investigation has also intensified scrutiny on multinational corporations and their global operations. Companies involved in infrastructure, shipping, and logistics are re-evaluating their business models and strategies to navigate the evolving regulatory landscape. The need for compliance with diverse and stringent antitrust laws is now more critical than ever, as businesses aim to avoid potential legal pitfalls and maintain their competitive edge. Meanwhile, the probe has sparked a wave of geopolitical maneuvering. Nations with vested interests in the Panama Canal are engaging in diplomatic efforts to influence the outcome of the investigation and protect their economic interests. This development underscores the intertwined nature of global trade and international relations, where economic policies can have far-reaching geopolitical consequences. As the world watches the investigation unfold, there is a growing recognition of the need for greater international cooperation and dialogue. The situation has highlighted the importance of transparent and fair regulatory practices to ensure that global trade remains equitable and efficient. It has also raised questions about the role of major powers in shaping the future of international commerce. Ultimately, the global repercussions of China's antitrust probe into the Panama Canal deal are a testament to the complex and interconnected nature of today's world. The investigation serves as a reminder that actions taken in one part of the globe can have profound impacts on the entire international community. As stakeholders navigate this challenging landscape, the need for thoughtful, collaborative solutions has never been more apparent. Pause 3S. The outcome of this investigation will likely set a precedent for how similar cases are handled in the future. It will shape the strategies of nations and businesses alike, influencing everything from regulatory policies to international trade agreements. In this evolving scenario, one thing is certain: the global trade community will be watching closely, ready to adapt to the new realities that emerge from this pivotal moment in history. As the dust begins to settle from China's antitrust probe into the Panama Canal deal, the world turns its attention to what lies ahead. The future of global commerce is at a crossroads, with the potential for significant changes on the horizon. For stakeholders, this is a moment to reflect on lessons learned and to strategize for a more resilient and equitable trade system. One of the key areas of focus is innovation in maritime logistics. With the Panama Canal under scrutiny, there is a renewed interest in alternative shipping routes and advanced technologies that can enhance the efficiency and security of global trade. Initiatives such as the Arctic shipping lanes and the expansion of other major canals are gaining traction, offering new possibilities for diversifying global trade routes. Governments and international bodies are also likely to push for stronger regulatory frameworks to prevent monopolistic practices and ensure fair competition. This could lead to the establishment of new international trade agreements that prioritize transparency and collaboration. Such measures would not only stabilize the global market but also foster an environment where smaller nations and businesses can thrive. In the private sector, companies are expected to invest heavily in digital transformation. Technologies like blockchain, AI, and IoT are poised to revolutionize supply chain management, making it more transparent and efficient. Businesses that embrace these innovations will be better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern trade landscape. Moreover, the probe has underscored the importance of sustainability in global commerce. As climate change continues to impact maritime routes, there is a growing imperative to adopt greener practices. From reducing carbon emissions to developing eco-friendly shipping technologies, the future of trade will increasingly be shaped by sustainability considerations. On a geopolitical level, the investigation has highlighted the need for greater multilateral cooperation. Nations are recognizing that in an interconnected world, collaborative solutions are essential for addressing global challenges. This could pave the way for more robust international partnerships aimed at promoting stability and prosperity. The future of the Panama Canal itself is a subject of keen interest. As the investigation concludes, the management and operational structures of this vital waterway may undergo significant reforms. These changes could set a new standard for how critical infrastructure is governed and operated, with implications for similar projects worldwide. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: the global trade community is at a pivotal juncture. The outcomes of this period of scrutiny and adjustment will shape the contours of international commerce for years to come. By embracing innovation, strengthening regulatory frameworks, and fostering cooperation, we can build a more resilient and equitable global trade system. Pause 3S. The journey ahead is filled with challenges, but it is also brimming with opportunities. The lessons from China's antitrust probe into the Panama Canal deal serve as a powerful reminder of the need for vigilance, adaptability, and collaboration. As we navigate this new era of global trade, the pursuit of a fair and prosperous future remains our guiding star. Pause 3S. The road to that future may be winding and uncertain, but with collective effort and forward-thinking strategies, we can create a global trade system that benefits all. The stakes are high, but the potential rewards are even greater. Together, we can turn the challenges of today into the opportunities of tomorrow. Pause 3S. The future of global commerce is in our hands. Let us move forward with hope, determination, and a shared vision for a better tomorrow.